On Tuesday, President Obama submitted his eighth and last budget proposal to Congress. At $4.1 trillion, it's the largest of his administration or any to date. Republicans in Congress, which controls the purse strings, have already declared it dead on arrival. We follow the money to see why.
These are proposals reflected in the budget that work for us and not against us. It adheres to last year's bipartisan budget agreement. It drives down the deficit. It includes smart savings on health care, immigration, tax reform.
Even with the president's smart savings, his final spending plan would drive up the debt from the current $19 trillion to $27.4 trillion over the next decade. That's according to the Office of Management and Budget. With his proposal, President Obama will leave office having never proposed a budget that balances. Some of the new spending in the record $4.1 trillion plan includes $7.5 billion for the Pentagon to fight ISIS, a 50% increase over the current budget, $1.8 billion to fight the mosquito-spread ZIKA virus, $12.2 billion for food aid programs, and $4 billion to expand computer science programs in schools. But the Republican-controlled Congress has already made it clear it's not planning to write a check to cover the president's spending plan. House Speaker Paul Ryan labeled it a progressive manual for growing the federal government.
The way we hold the Obama administration accountable is controlling their budget. And that's why having the power of the purse and a functioning appropriations process serves that goal, and that's why I'm confident we'll figure this out.
On the income side, the budget calls for eliminating tax breaks for the wealthy, imposing new fees on the largest banks, and a $10 a barrel tax on crude oil. Overall, the budget would increase taxes by $2.6 trillion over the coming decade, even as it drives up the debt, how much the U.S. owes, as counted in the U.S. National Debt Clock website. It also drives up the federal deficit, how much more the U.S. is spending than it actually has.
And Republicans will be releasing their own budget in the coming weeks. Still ahead on Full Measure, we often hear about the fog of war, the confusion of battle. We're going to take a look at the abstract of war and how art helped save thousands of lives in World War I.